Hey scholars, welcome to the problem of the day for Monday, April 6th. Okay, so today we are going to be taking a look at fractions. So I'm going to read the problem out loud. Please follow along with me. All right, fraction strips are shown. Which comparison and explanation are true? Okay, I want you to go ahead and pause right now. Solve on your own, make sure to show your work, and then when you're ready, press play again, and we'll go over the problem together. Okay, now that you've had a moment to solve on your own, I'm going to go through it with you guys so that you can check your work. Okay, I'm going to read it again. Fraction strips are shown. So here's my picture in front of me. Which comparison and explanation are true? Okay, before I do anything, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to label my fraction strips. Okay, so starting from the top, I see one large strip. So that means that is equal to 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put 1 there. Okay, on my second row, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 pieces in all. So each of my pieces is equal to 1 out of 6. So remember, when we write a fraction, the number on top is the number that is shaded, or the piece, the individual piece, and the number on the bottom is the number of total pieces. So I put a 6 on the bottom because there are 6 pieces in all, and I put a 1 on the top because this is one of the pieces. Okay, so each of these is 1 out of the 6 pieces. I'm going to do my best to try to label all of these. If you have not labeled these on your own paper, please go ahead and do it with me. Each of these is 1 out of 6. Okay. And the final one is 1 out of 6. Okay. All right, let's look at the next row. The next row, let's count the number of pieces it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 pieces in this row, so all of my fractions are going to be out of 8. So I'm going to start from the beginning and I'm going to label each of the fractions 1 out of 8 because each piece is worth 1. One out of 8, all the way across. Again, if you have not done this on your own paper, please go back and do it while I label these. All right, so I've got all of these labeled now. Okay, so let's go back to the problem. It says, which comparison and explanation are true? So as I look at my answer choices, I can see that we are going to be comparing fractions here. All right, and I know that we're comparing fractions because I see the greater than, less than symbols, okay? So remember, when we look at greater than, less than, I make this into an alligator mouth. So if the alligator mouth is facing the fraction, that means the alligator is always hungry and always wants to eat more. So if the alligator mouth is facing the fraction, that means that is the larger fraction, okay? You can also cross multiply to see which is which is the bigger fraction as well. Okay, so let's start with A. It says 5 out of 6 is less than 5 out of 8 because 8s are larger than 6. So this is a two-part problem. So I need to look at the fractions, and then I also need to make sure that the sentence that goes with the fraction is in fact true. Okay, so I am going to go back to look at my fraction strips. Okay, I notice that all A, B, C, and D, they all have to do with the same number of fractions. So I'm going to take a different color, and I'm going to go ahead and I am going to highlight or color the fractions that are listed in the problem. So 5 out of 6, that is the first one that I'm looking at. I'm going to choose a different color here. Okay, 5 out of 6. I'm going to put a box. I'm going to go back up here. This is where my 6's are. Okay, 5 out of 6, I'm going to put a box to see what 5 out of 6 would look like. So that means I'm going to count the number of 6's and make it equal to 5. So here we go. There's 1 6, 2 6, 3 6, 4 6, 5 6. And I'm going to put a box. You could also shade it in if you like. But that right here, from here all the way to here, that is what 5 6 is equal to. Okay? My other fraction that I'm going to be dealing with is, let's see, 5 out of 8. Okay? So I'm going to go up here. Here is my row of 8s. And I am going to now put a box around 5 of them because the fraction is 5 out of 8. Okay? You can count with me. Here we go. 1 8, 2 8s, 3 8s, 4 8s, 5 8s. I'm going to put a box around this. Okay, so this is why it's so important to go ahead and fill in your fraction strips, because automatically, just by looking at this picture, I can see that the row of 5 out of 6, which I put a box around, is larger than the boxes around the 8s. Okay, so I am going to be looking at my answer choices now to see which one is true. I know that 5 out of 6 is bigger, so I can automatically eliminate the ones that say that 5 6 are smaller. Okay, so looking at your answer choices, take a quick look to see which ones can you automatically eliminate. Okay, now that you've taken a moment to look at those, I know I can automatically eliminate answer A, because in answer A it says that 5 out of 6 is less than 5 out of 8 because 8s are larger than 6. That is incorrect. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate answer choice A. Remember, I can always use my symbol here. The alligator mouth is always facing the larger fraction. So that makes letter A incorrect, because 5 out of 8 we know is not larger than 5 out of 6. So I eliminated answer choice A. I can also eliminate answer choice B, because again, the alligator mouth is facing 5 8, and I know that 5 8 is smaller than 5 6. So I can automatically eliminate answer choice B. Now I only have to deal with looking at 2 answer choices. Let's look at answer choice C. Answer choice C has the alligator mouth facing the correct direction. I know that 5 out of 6 is larger than 5 out of 8. Answer choice D also has the alligator mouth facing 5 out of 6. So this is also saying that 5 out of 6 is larger than 5 out of 8. Okay, before I decide which one is correct, I need to read the explanation to see which sentence is true. Okay, looking at answer choice C, it says 5 out of 6 is greater than 5 out of 8 because 8s are larger than 6. Okay. Answer choice D says 5 out of 6 is greater than 5 out of 8 because 6 are larger than 8s. Okay, you can use our picture of our fraction strip to help us answer this. Looking at the fraction strips, I know that the 8s are not larger than the 6th. The 6s are larger than the 8s. So that tells me that answer choice C is incorrect. 8s are not larger than 6. So I'm going to eliminate answer choice C. Leaving answer choice D, 5 out of 6 is greater than 5 out of 8 because 6s are larger than 8s. I know this is true. I can also double check my work by using the picture to see that the 6s are larger than the 8s. If you chose answer choice D, pat yourself on the back. Nice job. For our writing prompt today, this is what I would like for you to write about. If you could have lunch with someone famous, who would it be? I also want you to tell me why would you want to meet them, okay? So this famous person can be an actor, they can be a singer, they can be an author, they could be someone famous politically, they could be a president, they could be a governor, they could be anyone. So I want you to tell me who you would have lunch with if you could choose anyone famous, and I want you to tell me why. You can send your answer choices, your answers to your writing prompt to your teacher via Dojo or email. Either is fine. Hope you guys have a great day.